And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, and towing the slab in this one, Brandon Pfaadt. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Moreno settles under it, hauls it in for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen, and I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. And downstairs. Next offering is downstairs. Ball. Right through there for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One out, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. The pitch. Right through there, got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Myers has to step out of the way for ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Just missed.
Outside. Ball.
Cody Bellinger getting on deck circle. And the 3-1. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
2 outs, runner at first. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a foul ball. Move to first.
Hey.
And the righty deals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch out, but no action. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Now
ball.
1 missed.
2-1.
The pitch. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Myers off of first with 2 away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And a foul ball. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Next one misses, and that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Suarez on the move. He's got it, and that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Clark Schmidt. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
It's 0-1.
Oh, 0-1 now. The shortstop takes a ball. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
And it's fouled away. Righty to the plate. That one way inside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Back to work. On the ground, out to short. The throw to first. One out in the second.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Jesus.
So now the DH spot, Jesus Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off.
Able to work out of a little bit of a jam in that first inning.
No score here in the second. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Now at the plate, Austin Wells. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the Yanks go in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And the right-hander back to work. Clips the corner. Strike one. Way inside. The wide to kick the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Up the middle. Over to Goldie. That's one out. The bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Corbin.
This is Corbin Carroll. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
Yeah, he's been wearing out home plate lately, scoring a ton of runs for his team.
Line drive. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pavin Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that's the inning. Offense held in check there. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. Back here at Chase Field. Now it's the second baseman, Yorbit Vivas. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Vivas bats left, throws right. 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is down low. And the pitch. That one ripped. Thomas raging back towards the wall. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple. Yorbit Vivas with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now, Anthony Volpe right through there for a strike. Righty delivers off the mark there, and the count is 1-1. The Yanks looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. And a 2-1 on the way. And another ball. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waits on deck. Here comes a pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Chopped on the ground. Off balance feet. There's one. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
And next for New York, Brett Myers. Walked his first time. Pitch misses there.
Low.
Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Inside ball 4.
Take your base.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Runner at first with 2 away. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Over near the wall. And Bellinger is out. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Adrian Del Castillo. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Oh, 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. That one way inside. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And here it comes. Hard hit, right side. Over to Goldie. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Alec Thomas now. And he pumps it a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in the dirt. Fly ball center field. And it falls.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Gabriel Moreno. That one's in there. Strike 1.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next one is off the plate. And 1-1. Tying run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Misses off the plate. And a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a 2-2. That's a little bit low.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So 2 down now, and here is Geraldo Perdomo. And there's a curve through for a strike. Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
And a pitch. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Trent Grisham. Fat back to work. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2.
And he deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and deals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Moreno moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Grounded out his first time. And takes low for ball 1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And this is inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And now the DH, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
The catcher, Austin.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now that.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's going to be Yorbit Vivas. He tripled and scored his first time. 0-1.
Your ball's 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. John Choppy and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Garrett Hampson. The wind of the pitch. Liner, base hit.
The batter, the third baseman.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line drive, base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now it's Josh Naylor. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
At the belt and fires. That's off the mark. The count now 2-2. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Got him swinging. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Hampson, the lead runner at second. Suarez over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Line to left. Squeezes it, and there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball, that's it.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's provided them with a lot of run scoring opportunities.
Right-hander kick steals. And that one ripped to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
The third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brett Myers.
And up next for New York, Brett Myers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. To the right side, Hampson throws to first. He's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And that's a little high. Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll moves towards it. He makes the grab, and that is that. The Yanks lead 1. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. And here is Adrian Del
The
Castillo.
catcher, Adrian
The
Del
pitch.
Castillo.
Fastball for a strike. It's
0-1.
0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The 0-2. Hit in the air, left field. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 5,
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Grisham makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here at Chase Field, and now the right fielder, Trent Grisham. The pitch. Grisham, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Up and in. Now 2-0. Hammered, base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in the desert, and now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
The shortstop, Geraldo.
The right-hander back to work. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Fought off foul. And fouled off. Got him. And 1 out now.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. Out towards left center. And that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Suarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Kicks and fires. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Nelson. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
For the Diamondbacks, number 19, Ryan Nelson.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And the righty deals. Good eye in that spot. Right through there for a strike. Left-hand batter waits.
No, that's inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses. Full count now.
You got a full count.
Right-handed reliever. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Leading off.
Here's the second baseman, Yorbit Vivas. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Just
no, that missed.
Missed.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Double play ball to second. Hampson over to Perdomo. That's one. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Pulls that one foul. Two outs. Look out!
That got him. Take it,
and it hit him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
Volpe off of first with 2 away. This one in the air. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Luke Weaver.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading up.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
1 ball, no strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Chisholm sends it across the first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Right down to shoot, strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing for Arizona, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now here is
Meyer.
Brett Myers. The pitch. Just missed.
Ball. 1-0.
Well struck right field. That one's carrying. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Swings and misses. Strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Righty delivers. Outside low. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Next to hit, Trent Grisham. There's a strike.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
And another ball. That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Goldie at the plate and takes high there. Hits the corner, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mark Leiter Jr.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
You know, these D-backs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now Alec Thomas. Foul ball there. The Yankees leading by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Now here is Gabriel Moreno. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Out to short. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back. All set to start the
designated hitter, Jesus.
9th in this one at the plate. Jesus Sanchez. Nelson back to work. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And
that's
ball 1. Check swing went around. And the count 1-2.
1-2 the count.
And another ball. That's outside. And it's a full count.
Full count.
In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the catcher,
Austin Wells. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Naylor, and they get the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Yorbit Vivas.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Yorbit Vivas. 1 for 3. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Lifted in the air, right center field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Devin Williams. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Number 38, Devin
Geraldo Perdomo
Williams.
stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Williams in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Outside
ball.
And now it's even 1-1. And he deals. Swinging a foul straight back. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
No, that man.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line and a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Garrett Hampson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Close one.
Ball.
Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Chopper to second. Vivas goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter, the third baseman, Eugenio.
First and second. No outs. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Now this is in the air down the line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Runner tags at second. He's 2 outs away. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. With the winning run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.